Today we'll show you how to install the REESE Outboard Custom Quick Install Mounting Kit with included outboard fifth wheel rails, part number 56009-53, into a 2019 Ram 2500 with a 6.5 foot bed. The REESE Outboard Custom Quick Install Mounting Kit, part number 56009-53, includes both the REESE Outboard Mounting Brackets, part number 56009, as well as the REESE Outboard fifth wheel mounting rails, part number 30153. Before beginning the installation, be sure to familiarize yourself with all parts included in the instructions. During this installation, we will be using the following tools. For the sake of the video, we will lower the spare tire. This will also provide more room while installing the kit. If the vehicle is equipped with an inner plastic wheel well liner, it may need to be removed to allow access to the frame. Begin the installation by detaching the electrical wire loom and brake lines from the inside driver's side of the frame. We are now ready to measure where the rails will be located in the bed of the truck. Place the rear mounting rail in the bed of the vehicle and, using your measuring tape, center it from left to right. Next, measure 25 3/4 inches from the rear edge of the truck bed to the rear of the rail. Using the rail as a guide, mark and center punch the 5 mounting holes in the truck's bed to prepare it for drilling. Before drilling, check underneath the truck bed for any potential risks to the vehicle's components, such as brake lines and fuel tanks. Back in the truck's bed, move the rail out of the way and drill each marked position with a 1/8 drill bit. After drilling the pilot holes, we will need to temporarily position the frame brackets to the truck's frame to ensure that the mounting holes align. Working in the rear wheel well of the truck, loosely install the frame brackets by attaching the bolts, conical washers, and front and rear brackets. Once it has been determined that the holes align, enlarge the 1/8 inch drilled holes to 9/16 inch. Then, referencing the graphic in the installation instructions, enlarge the row 3 holes to 1 1/4 inch. Next, install a bushing into the 1 1/4 inch hole. Move the rear mounting rail into position and install the 1/2 inch by 4.5 inch bolts through the rail, bushing, and rear brackets. Then, attach the 1/2 inch conical washers and nuts. Hand tighten them until they are snug. Now it's time to position the second mounting rail in the truck bed. We will do this by first placing the fifth wheel legs, either assembled or unassembled to the fifth wheel center section, into the installed rear mounting rail. Next, position the forward mounting rail so that the tabs on the legs of the fifth wheel hitch insert into the fifth wheel mounting slots. Once the legs are positioned, ensure that the forward mounting rail is centered in the bed of the truck, then push it towards the rear mounting rail. This will position it in the correct location to ensure that the fifth wheel hitch will have a snug fit to the truck. Mark and center punch the 5 holes in the forward mounting rail, then move it out of the way and drill the 5 pilot holes. After drilling, check underneath the truck to ensure that the new pilot holes align with the mounting holes in the frame bracket. Once alignment has been confirmed, enlarge the pilot holes to 9/16 inch. After drilling is complete, move the rail back into position and install it using the 1/2 inch by 2.5 inch carriage bolts. Use U-shaped spacers with the bolts between the truck bed's corrugation and the mounting rail. Fasten the bolts with the provided nuts and hand tighten until snug to keep the mounting rail from moving. Make one final check using diagonal measurements to ensure that the rails are square to one another. Now you are ready to tighten all of the hardware to final torque specification, as indicated in the instruction manual. Start with the bolts that fasten the mounting rails to the frame brackets. Then torque the hardware, fastening the mounting brackets to the truck's frame. All 1/2 inch hardware should be torqued to 110 foot-pounds, while all M12 hardware should be torqued to 92 foot-pounds. To finish the install, reinstall the plastic wheel well liner if you removed it, and replace the spare tire. That wraps up the installation of the REESE Outboard Custom Quick Install Mounting Kit with included outboard fifth wheel rails, part number 56009-53. For more information on this and other great products from Reese, visit reeseproducts.com.